If you're receiving Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits, you need to know about the surprise changes announced this October that could affect your next check. I'm about to reveal exactly what's happening with your benefits and why this October announcement is so important for your financial security. The Social Security Administration just made their annual cost of living adjustment announcement this October, and there's more good news than many seniors expected. Social Security benefits and supplemental security income payments for more than 72.5 million Americans will increase by 2.5% in 2025, which means real money in your pocket starting with your January payments. This isn't just a small bump. We're talking about an average increase of approximately $49 per month for retirement beneficiaries, bringing the average monthly Social Security retirement benefit from $1,927 to $1,976. Let me break down exactly what this means for each type of benefit you might be receiving. For Social Security retirement benefits, this 2.5% COLA increase applies to everyone receiving monthly payments, whether you're collecting based on your own work record or as a spouse, widow, or widower. The increase is automatic, meaning you don't need to fill out any forms or make any phone calls to receive it. Your January 2025 payment will simply reflect the higher amount, and it will continue at that increased level throughout the year. For those of you receiving supplemental security income, or SSI as it's commonly called, this same 2.5% increase applies to your monthly payments as well. SSI is the program that provides monthly payments to people with limited income and resources who are age 65 or older, blind, or disabled. The federal SSI payment amounts will increase accordingly, though your exact amount may vary depending on your state, since some states provide additional supplemental payments on top of the federal amount. If you're receiving Social Security disability insurance, known as SSDI, your monthly payments will also see this 2.5% boost. SSDI provides monthly payments to people who cannot work because of a disability, and unlike SSI, the amount you receive is based on your earnings history before you became disabled. The COLA increase ensures that your purchasing power keeps pace with inflation, which is especially important for those on fixed incomes who cannot return to work. Now let's talk about VA benefits, because veterans receiving disability compensation are also getting this same 2.5% increase. Veterans' benefits will increase 2.5% in 2025, affecting disability compensation, survivors' benefits, and other VA payments. This increase impacts everything from basic disability compensation to special monthly compensation for veterans with the most severe injuries. If you're a veteran receiving VA disability payments, your December 2025 payment will reflect the new, higher rates, and these increases are also automatic. What makes this October announcement particularly significant is the timing and the broader economic context. The cost of living adjustment, or COLA, is calculated based on the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, which measures inflation. The 2.5% COLA for 2025 is down from 3.2% in 2024, reflecting that inflation continued to cool last year. While the percentage is lower than last year's increase, it still represents meaningful protection against the rising costs of everyday expenses like groceries, utilities, and healthcare. For Medicare beneficiaries, and most Social Security recipients are enrolled in Medicare, it's important to understand how these increases work together. While your Social Security benefits are going up by 2.5%, Medicare Part B premiums may also change for 2025. The good news is that federal law includes a provision called the Hold Harmless Rule, which generally prevents your Medicare premiums from reducing your Social Security benefits below the previous year's amount. This means most beneficiaries will see a net increase in their Social Security checks even after accounting for any Medicare premium changes. The significance of this COLA increase extends beyond just the monthly payment amounts. For many programs, including SSI and SSDI, other important thresholds and limits also increase with the COLA. For example, the substantial gainful activity amount, which determines whether someone can work while receiving SSDI benefits, typically increases each year as well. This means some beneficiaries may be able to earn slightly more from part-time work without jeopardizing their disability benefits. Let's address some practical concerns that many of you might have about these changes. First, if you receive your benefits by direct deposit, which I strongly recommend if you haven't set this up yet, your increased payment will simply appear in your account on your regular payment date in January. If you still receive paper checks, your January check will reflect the new amount. You should see the exact increase amount listed on your benefits statement, and you can create an account at SSA.gov to access your statements online at any time. For those of you who are married and both receive benefits, remember that each person's benefits are calculated individually, so both of your payments will increase by the full 2.5%. If you're receiving benefits based on your spouse's work record, your payment increase is based on the 2.5% COLA applied to your specific benefit amount, not your spouse's. It's worth noting that this COLA increase comes at a time when many seniors are still feeling the effects of increased costs for essential items. While inflation has moderated compared to the peak levels we saw in recent years, costs for healthcare, prescription medications, and other senior-focused expenses continue to rise. This 2.5% increase helps offset some of those cost pressures, though I encourage you to review your overall budget and expenses to make the most of this additional income. If you're someone who hasn't been receiving Social Security or other benefits yet, but think you might be eligible, this is an excellent time to explore your options. The increased benefit amounts mean that if you do qualify, your potential monthly payments would be higher than they were last year. For Social Security retirement benefits, remember that while you can start collecting as early as age 62, your monthly payment amount increases significantly if you wait until your full retirement age or even until age 70. I want to take a moment here to ask for your help in spreading this information. If this video has been helpful to you, please hit that like button and consider sharing it with other seniors in your community who might benefit from knowing about these changes. Many people don't realize these increases are coming, and by sharing this information, you're helping ensure that everyone gets the full amount they're entitled to. Also, if you have questions or experiences about how these benefit changes have affected you personally, please share them in the comments below, because your insights help other viewers understand how these programs work in real-life situations. Looking ahead, these benefit increases represent more than just additional monthly income. They're part of the federal government's commitment to ensuring that Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits maintain their purchasing power over time. The COLA mechanism was designed specifically to protect beneficiaries from inflation, and while no system is perfect, it does provide an important safety net for millions of Americans who depend on these programs. For veterans specifically, it's encouraging to see that VA disability compensation keeps pace with Social Security COLAs. The 2.5% increase affects all VA compensation, including disability compensation and survivors' benefits, which means military families and disabled veterans won't fall behind economically compared to other federal benefit recipients. This coordination between different federal programs helps ensure fairness across the various ways Americans receive government support. To wrap up everything we've covered today, the key takeaway is that if you're receiving Social Security retirement benefits, SSI, SSDI, or VA disability compensation, your monthly payments are increasing by 2.5% starting with your January 2025 payments. This represents real money in your pocket, an average of about $49 more per month for Social Security retirement beneficiaries, and proportional increases for other types of benefits. The increases are automatic, so you don't need to do anything to receive them, but there are several practical steps you should consider taking right now. First, if you haven't already, log in to your My Social Security account at ssa.gov to verify your current benefit information and ensure your contact information is up to date. If you don't have an online account yet, now is the perfect time to create one because it gives you 24/7 access to your benefits information, payment history, and important documents. Second, if you're receiving paper checks instead of direct deposit, contact the Social Security Administration to switch to direct deposit, which is safer, faster, and more reliable. Third, if you're a veteran receiving VA benefits, you can check your payment information through the VA's website or by calling the VA directly. This is also an excellent time to review your overall financial situation and consider how this additional income might help you address any pressing needs or goals. Whether that's building up your emergency savings, addressing healthcare expenses that have been stretched thin, or even having a little more flexibility for family activities, this increase gives you options that weren't available before. I want to emphasize how important it is that you stay informed about these programs because they directly affect your financial security. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to stay updated on future changes to Social Security, Medicare, VA benefits, and other programs that matter to seniors. Ring that notification bell so you won't miss important updates that could affect your benefits. Your financial well-being is too important to leave to chance, and staying informed is one of the best ways to ensure you're getting everything you're entitled to receive. Remember, these programs exist to support you, and understanding how they work puts you in control of your financial future. Take care of yourselves, take advantage of these benefit increases, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll continue to keep you informed about the programs and benefits that matter most to your daily life.